Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305, member FDIC.
Proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon. We are your premier, best in state driving school, located in Southwest Oklahoma at Fort Cobb Public School. We can provide all the services related to driving in the state of Oklahoma, such as driver's education, in-house testing capabilities, permits, and drive testings for a license. The only thing that you will be required from DPS is your eye exam. We have certified instructors that use our cars to teach your students how to be the best drivers from the beginning. Come see us today for all your driving needs.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Welcome back to Riverside, Oklahoma. Campus of Riverside High School. About set for the boys contest. Fort Cobb Broxton Mustangs will be taking on the Riverside Braves. I'd like to thank our sponsors while we have the opportunity. The Southwest Oklahoma Driving School. If you have somebody that needs a driver's license or lessons in your household, give them a call at 580-512-6936. Carnegie Fiber for all your high-speed internet needs. Give them a call at 580-654-1002. They do a great job. Keystone Foods. They provide breakfast and lunch for several of the Caddo County schools, and we appreciate Keystone coming on board with us for the rest of the season. Ouachita Valley Bank, downtown Fort Cobb, Oklahoma, locally owned and operated since 1902. For all your financial needs, go see them down there at 204 North Hazlett, Fort Cobb, Oklahoma. T-Bird's Convenience Store, owned and operated by Mr. Travis Birchie. For all your convenience store needs, gas, deli food, groceries, all you need, go see Travis down at T-Bird's. And Shelley Dissey with ABC Superior Realty. Great real estate agent, great service for all your real estate sales. Contact Shelley at 580-302-1974. In case you're just joining us, the Lady Braves of Riverside defeated Lady Mustangs 54-33 in our first contest. Blake, what's your keys to victory here in this game for Fort Cobb?
Well, looking at the box score here from the last time we played them, we didn't shoot the ball great. 34% from the field, 31% from three, but on the other side of that, Riverside was 18% of the field. They only made 7 shots all night. So I think tonight you just played the same defense you played, same intensity. You have a pretty good chance at winning. And I believe their Mustangs are on a 3-game win streak. Does that sound right?
That is right. Yes.
And they've won all 3 of those games by a decent margin. Now the Hobart game, 7 points, doesn't sound like a lot, but the way they played in the second half, they really turned up a lot of their pressure, and the way they shot the ball was just miles ahead of where they were in the first half of that one. And then against Canute, they had 82 points, and their last week, a week ago today,
yes,
it was, they had 80, I believe.
Well, they had against
78,
Sickles, it was
pretty close.
77-47 against Low-Kiba Sickles. Yeah, and Low-Kiba Sickles is no slouch.
No.
They had played Mountain View Godibo a few nights before we played them, and Mountain View beat them 4 points, 44-40. So that's what's been impressive to me since the county tournament, is how well Fort Cobb shot the ball. And if they continue to shoot it like that, this team could go a long, long ways, in my opinion.
Right now, I believe we're ranked 8th.
Yes.
And I think the only team ranked above us in our area is going to be Glencoe, if I'm not mistaken. And now, there a few seasons ago, Glencoe's coach, I don't recall his name, but he had a son playing.
Lazenby.
That's correct. I believe his son was Ty.
Yes.
And boy, he could shoot the ball, he could drive, he could do just about anything he wanted to with it.
And it was 6'5" to go along with it. Yeah.
And so I'm sure they're still pretty good, but I think this team, has a chance to come out as area champs.
Yeah.
And nobody quote me on that, because in 3 weeks might see a little bit different outcome, but you always hope for the best.
Well,
of course.
You're not really going out on much of a limb there, Blake. When you look at the history of Fort Cobb Broxton under Coach Hines, they've been area champions a bunch of times.
That's right.
So, I would think that whenever you look down at your bracket, whoever you're playing, and it's like us, we see Glencoe, we think, we played Glencoe a bunch of times in the state tournament, a couple of times in state finals, so we know their quality program, and just like they know Fort Cobb is. And there's your reputation and your tradition means a lot when you go through the playoffs, and thankfully Fort Cobb has a great tradition. All right, there's 1 minute and 40 seconds to play. Just kind of going. They could have probably started this thing a few minutes ago. Everybody's just kind of standing around waiting for the buzzer to sound. But it is a cool place. It's the scoreboards here. It's been 2 years since I've been in here, so I don't know how long they've had these scoreboards. But they are top first class. I'm telling you. They're big and digital, and they're bright. Has the fouls and the points by each player, so it's quite helpful for a play-by-play guy, Blake.
It is, and some gymnasiums you go, and scoreboard's a little older, and from some angles it's hard to see what's lit up and what isn't, what the score is sometimes. But here it doesn't matter where you are, you can see it, and you can see it clearly.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the Mustangs are going to be taking their places around their bench area with 30 seconds to play now. They'll be the visiting team, obviously, on the scoreboard, and they will be introduced first tonight in their road blue uniforms. And now Riverside will come over and gather around their coach. And we're about set for the player introductions. They have a great PA announcer over here.
I believe it's the same one that does the county tournament, isn't it?
Philip Goomba, I believe is his name. Does a great job.
I'd like to welcome everybody to Riverside Gymnasium for the boys game.
And introduce the Mustangs.
Riverside Braves. And now your starters, starting with the visiting team.
Starters for the Mustangs will be a junior number 2, Jackson Willits.
A junior number 2, Jackson Willits.
Sophomore number 3, Cray Rogers. A junior number 4, Simeon Collins, who really shot it well the other night against Lokiva Sickles. Junior number 22, Blake Nunn. And a junior number 33, Ian Taylor. So we got 4 juniors and a sophomore starting for the Mustangs. They're coached by Mr. Scott Hines and assisted by Dale Bellamy. Baseball coach for the Mustangs. Does a great job with the baseball program. State tournament contenders every year. And now for the Riverside Braves. Junior number 0, Michael Little Ghost. Sophomore number 1, Jaron Ramirez.
A senior number 14, Shanti Herrera.
Number 14.
A senior number 15, Levi Petro.
And number 15 is.
A senior number 32, Thomas Running.
Number 32 is Thomas Running Horse. 14 and 15 I don't have on the roster. Maybe we can get their names in a little while. Blake, number 14 and 15. We thought maybe there might be some changes from the first time we played them, so you never can tell what a difference this will make. We've got 2 new guys on the team that's playing. As we mentioned, we played these guys back in November. I think it was Riverside's first contest. Well, Cobb defeated them 59-26. But a couple of these fellas, number 14 and number 15, I don't think they were on that, playing in that game. As now they will shake hands. The Mustangs in their road blue uniforms will be going right to left on your TV screen. Everyone exchanging pleasantries. And we're about set to go. Mustangs getting some last minute coaching from Coach Hines about who they're going to guard, I think. Ball is tapped by Taylor, but it goes to the Braves into the front court, and Riverside will have the first crack at it. And there's a little 14-foot jumper, no good. Rebound by Running Horse. His shot putback's no good. Riverside with another offensive rebound. That's the third one. Little Ghost has it. As they've got several offensive rebounds on this trip. There's a drive, no good. And once again, Little Ghost comes out of there. It goes taken away by Nunn. Long pass up ahead to Willis is intercepted by number 15. Well, that's an early turnover for the Mustangs. As Collins tried to throw about a 70-foot pass there, and they intercepted it. And we're going to have a carry on Jaron Ramirez. So it'll be turned over to the Mustangs. 1 turnover apiece now. Just underway. Played about a minute. No score.
You know, if you're Coach Hines, I don't know if you're real happy with them having 4 shots at the basket. Now, I guess it's a good thing they didn't make any of them.
Yeah,
but
that's true. Ian Taylor, baseline tray, won't go. And the Braves come away with a long rebound into the front court. Been a week since they played, you know. They missed that game Friday night. Playing 1 game a week, it's kind of, maybe it takes a little while to knock the rust off. And the Mustangs rebound to miss this time. Willits into the front court. Out to Collins. Left side to Nunn, all alone. That baseline three won't go. Good rebound by Rogers. Put back good. Beautiful play by Cray Rogers. Tell you, he can jump. He was way high on that one. Cray's been playing outstanding in the last, matter of fact, well, they all have, but Cray in particular really played well against the Panthers. And there's another turnover on Ramirez as he carried the ball. So that's 2 turnovers on the Braves. And Riverside now playing a man-to-man defense. Rogers goes to his right. Hands it off to Willits, cutting around the corner. A little 14-foot pull-up jumper won't go. Nunn hustling for the rebound, but it's tipped away over to the Braves. And Riverside, Ramirez going against Rogers. Pass it in a corner to Running Horse, and it's tapped out of bounds. And it'll stay with Riverside.
You know, you don't normally see this. It's a little bit of a slow start for both teams.
Yep. Straightaway three, no good by number 15, Taylor High for the rebound, and he's going to be fouled.
Fouls on Riverside.
Yeah, you know, Blake, it's kind of one of those awkward games, I think. You come off a couple of pretty big wins last week, and you know the playoffs are going to start this week, and so you know you want to put all your play best as good as you can. But I know good shot by Rogers, a little 15-footer. I know you got your eye on Saturday night district tournaments. You know that's kind of got to be in their mind a little bit. And plus they're playing a team that they beat handily the first time around, so I'm sure they, you know, wouldn't have quite as much emotion in this game as you might at other times. Scramble for it on the floor. Running Horse picks it up, and we're going to have a timeout taken by the Braves. We will do the same. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
It'll be the Braves basketball out of the timeout. Mustangs lead at 5-0. And Riverside will be inbounding underneath their goal. A little discussion at the score table about who called it, what the call was, I think. And now we're set to go. I think we're set to go, Blake. I don't see much. So. I don't see any action. Now here we go.
Now we are.
Three-pointer left wing is no good. Another offensive rebound. It goes out to Ramirez. They've had a lot of second chances so far early. There's a turnover. Nunn up ahead to Willits, and a layup is good. Good play by the Mustangs. Pass up ahead to Willits, and he lays it in for 2. And it's 6-0. Mustangs playing at 1-3-1. Start the game. Get a little practice on that. They haven't done this in a few games. And we're going to have a foul on Rogers as he got a little too much arm there when he poked it away. Yeah, the last several games, they haven't had to use the trap much.
Yeah.
Pretty well. There's an intercepted pass by Cray Rogers quickly.
That's one of the reasons why.
There you go. Layup good by Cray. That's 6 early points for him. He is smooth operator, I'll tell you. Pass down to Running Horse. And he muscles it up, won't go. Battle for the rebound, and the putback is good by number 14. And it's 8-2 now. Rogers, 15-footer, good. Boy, makes that look so easy. Just dribble up to the free throw line, just nonchalant, knock it in.
And he puts it up there so quick,
Yeah.
you know, don't even have time to react.
Nice quick release, yeah.
Oh, he's shooting it now.
And it's too late, it's already in. Near steal, ball tapped around. Now it's taken away. Up ahead to Taylor. Goes around his defender, layup good. Ian Taylor with a beautiful move. Looked like he didn't hardly have possession of the ball. Nice touch to get the ball in off the basket, or off the backboard. Lob past the running horse is too high and out of bounds. Another turnover. I've got him for 4 so far. And checking in will be number 10, Cameron Farmer, replacing Ace Sundust.
And number 15.
Oh no, Sundust stays in. Number 1 checks out, Ramirez. .252 to play, opening period. Rogers into the front court. Boy, he really put a show. There's a drive, and he's going to be fouled. He put a show on the other night against Lokiba Sickles, going up against Jacob Benson.
Number 4.
Foul on Sundust. It's his first personal. And Cray Rogers will be at the line shooting 2.
His first. At the line shooting, Cray Rogers.
And checking in will be Jayron Ramirez, replacing Cameron Farmer. And Rogers' second free throw is good, 2 for 2. And that's 10 early points. And Farmer will check in, replacing Ramirez now. And the Braves now on the attack, on against this 1-3-1 zone of the Mustangs. Getting some work on that. Sundust dribbles all the way to the rim, and he's going to be fouled by Nunn. Good ball handling work that time by Ace Sundust. He just refused to pick up his dribble, Blake, took it right to the rack.
That's right. I could overhear his coach saying, give it up. He never did. He just took it straight to the rack.
That's going to work out pretty good for him. He's going to have 2 free throws, and he makes the first. And Ace will have 1 more. Sometimes I think that's not a, you know, if you got confidence in your ball handling, just take it right to the hoop. There's a 3-pointer by Collins. Is too long. And we're going to have a stoppage.
I think they're trying to get the foul situation figured out. They don't have any team fouls up there. They've been putting in the players, but not the team fouls.
Well, there hasn't been too many fouls called, so it shouldn't take too long to figure this out.
I want to say there's 2 for both. Not positive about that.
I believe you're right. That's what's showing on the personal fouls. We've shot a couple of free throws, as have they. There's going to be a foul on Taylor, I think. I tell you, old Sundust, he just decided he could take it to the hoop. He's going to keep dribbling until they foul him.
It's not a bad idea.
Nope. That'll be the first personal on Taylor. And they lob it into Sundust. Over to 14, now down the corner. A little ghost, and the ball is knocked away by Rogers. Here comes Collins now with it into the front court. Oh, quick pass into Taylor. Poked away quickly, though. Had the right idea, but just a tad late. Now Sundust in the corner, and it's lost out of bounds. That's 6 turnovers on the Braves. And Rogers into the front court. Trying to build on a 10-point lead here. Pulled up 3-pointer, straight away, no good. Rebound Braves. Sundust. Going against Collins, number 4 versus number 4 here. Mustangs have gone to a man-to-man defense this trip. And there's a little jumper, no good. Rogers with the rebound. Racing it up the floor over to Taylor, catches it, layup, no good. And a rebound, Cameron Farmer. That would have been a thing of beauty if he got that one to fall.
I'm not even quite sure how Cray saw him.
Point guards have great eyes, right?
That's right.
Minute to play here, opening period. That's Little Ghost with it. Pull up 14-footer, good by number 14. That's 2 baskets for him. Pass underneath the Willits, great find from Taylor, beautiful play.
Jackson Willits.
Rogers to Taylor to Willits for the easy 2, and it's 16-6. Good passing team, as we talked about. Taylor up ahead to Rogers. The layup good, beautiful play. 20 seconds to play now.
Boy, if we didn't have so many players in transition, Coach Hines would have said hold for 1.
They are explosive. There's a timeout just as Rogers poked it away. A timeout taken with 12 seconds to go. It'll be a full timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back in 1 minute.
60-second time.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305, member FDIC.
Proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon.
.12 seconds to play here in the opening period. Riverside coming out of a timeout. Mustangs are explosive. You know, they can score quickly. They are very good in transition. Taylor pokes it away. They get it back. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound, 1 second, and the horn sounds. After 1 period, Fort Cobb 18, the Braves 6. We'll be back in 1 minute.
We are your premier, best in-state driving school, located in southwest Oklahoma at Fort Cobb Public School. We can provide all the services related to driving in the state of Oklahoma, such as driver's education, in-house testing capabilities, permits, and drive testings for a license. The only thing that you will be required from DPS is your eye exam. We have certified instructors that use our cars to teach your students how to be the best drivers from the beginning. Come see us today for all your driving needs.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at
As we start the second period of play, be the Mustangs basketball, leading 18-6. Good first quarter by the Mustangs. Rogers leading the way with 12 points. Willits with 4 and Taylor with 2. There's a pass down to Rogers, layup good. Good teamwork by the Mustangs. It's 20-6 now. And Sundust into the front court. Mustangs back in at 1-3-1. This time they have Rogers out on the point of it. And just like that, he steals the ball quickly into the front court over to Devon, who checked in at the buzzer. Shot no good. tell you what, they've got Devon in for Taylor, but you've got Taylor and Rogers. They are fantastic at the point of that zone. Now they've gone back to a man this trip. But they are so quick. Both of them have great hands. Create a lot of turnovers out front. It's kind of like the girls' game we just watched them earlier. That is the defensive pressure that Fort Cobb's putting on Riverside is similar to what Riverside did to our girls in the first game. Three-pointer good by number 14. That's 7 for him. I wish I had the young man's name. Maybe we can get that at the half. He's got 7 points already. 7 of the 9 for Riverside. Rogers to Willits in the lane, dumps it down low to Nunn, but the ball hit the baseline and out of bounds. And it'll be turned over to the Braves. Ramirez with it. The 14-footer won't go this time. And Rogers comes away with it quickly. Right side, Willits streaking to the basket. Strong move, but he's going to be fouled. Well, he had up ahead of steam that time of late.
Kind of like LeBron whenever he goes to the basket. Whoever's in his way, you might as well just get out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to pay the price for that. First personal on number 15.
And, you know, you might take a charge, but by golly, you're going to feel it too.
Yeah, second time around, you might don't be so eager to stand in there. That's 5 for Jackson. And he makes them both. Mustangs are 4 for 4 at the free throw line so far tonight. That's another thing they've been doing well, shooting free throws. You know, they're doing all the things you need to do to win. Hope that continues for another month, huh? Good work there by Brody Devon, who checked in. In the corner to Ghost, Little Ghost. Ball taken away. Pass up ahead to Rogers. To Collins, steps into a long three-pointer, no good. And Little Ghost with the rebound. Ball kicked in the front court. And we're going to have a tie-up.
Jump ball.
But it'll stay with the Braves as Taylor will check back in, replacing Collins. Collins got him a haircut. Looks pretty good.
Yep.
I like it.
About the only thing the Mustangs haven't done very well so far is shoot the 3 ball. They're 0 for 5.
That's something they'd really been shooting well. But like I say, they hadn't played in a week, so I suspect they'll get it dialed in. There's Rogers dribbling through the lane. Traffic. Missed their layup, but he got his own rebound, and Devon has it poked away. I tell you, Rogers is pesky. He stays right on him. Mustangs have gone back to that man-to-man defense. They've kind of been alternating it. They'll play a zone a while, and then they'll go to a man. Shot blocked by Rogers. Goes over to Taylor. Pass up ahead to Willits, behind the back to Rogers on the baseline. Shot is good. Wow. How about that? The circus is in town. Great save by. And he carried it again. It'll be turned over to the Mustangs. Young man's kind of got a bad habit there. That's about the third carry they've called on him. And he's going to be replaced by Sundust. And Rogers now into the front court. Over to Taylor. Thought about a three-pointer. Now dumps it down low to Willits, front of the basket. Turnaround jumper's no good, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Braves. Good quick move by Jackson. And Samuel Lancaster set to check in. They get it into Taylor before he can get checked in, though. There's Rogers. Left side to Devon. Fumble the pass out to Willits. To Taylor. Running a weave. Nice find underneath the Trey Rogers on a beautiful find by Ian Taylor. They ran a weave out front and took everybody's attention, and Rogers got open along the baseline. Baseline 3 on the way. Ball tapped over to Taylor. 2-on-1. Nice bounce pass to Willits. Streaking to the hoop. Layup good. Boy.
Threading the needle right there.
That is a beautiful pass from Ian Taylor. Give that man a star by that assist. They know how to run the break. There's Sundust. Has it knocked out of bounds. As Lancaster will finally get in the game. He's going to replace Nunn. Mustangs score in spurts. You know, that first quarter they kind of slow start, and all of a sudden they got 18. Same way here in this quarter. They've got 10 real quick. Just 4 or 5 here late, just in a minute or two. And there's still 3:25 to play first half. Left side to Taylor. Done all this without making a three-pointer so far. Willits, 15-foot free throw lane jumper's good. Jackson.
I think Jackson decided he's going to start chasing Cray.
Good idea. I'm all for it. Ball poked away, but they say it was a foul. Looked like it's close to being a clean pick, but they call a foul on Taylor. And that will be Taylor's first personal. They're back in that. There's Taylor, intercepts the pass. Good anticipation there, but Farmer is able to track it down and take it away from him. And Rogers kicks it, and it'll stay with the Braves. That's Ace Sundust in the corner to Cameron Farmer. Bounce pass goes by number 15 in the arms of Willits as it poked from behind. Rogers over to Taylor, and the layup's good.
Might have got lucky. Cray was there to save that one. Went
you
right
know, luck has a lot of times. It's guys being in the right place. You know what? There's a pocket pick by Taylor. Oh, he tried to dunk it, didn't get it quite high enough. And it'll be turned over to the Braves.
At this point, can't blame him.
No, it's worth a try. There's a three-pointer, good by number 15. And it's 32-12 now with 1:47 to play. That would have been our first dunk of the season, I think, wouldn't it? If he could have pulled that off. Underneath the Lancasters, poked away from Little Ghost. If we could get Lancaster in an open floor, he can bring it home, I know. Tapped up, Taylor has it once again. Bounce pass over to Willits, left-handed layup, good. Great unselfish play there by Taylor. He's got good soft hands and a good passer. It's really fun to watch those fast breaks, I tell you it is. They make it look easy. There's pass to no one.
We might see another one this time.
Let's see if he'll try it again. No, he's going to lay it in for two this time.
Now Coach Hines is down here laughing. He said, yep, he knew better this time.
He didn't want to miss it twice, that's for sure. I wish we could get Lancaster in an opening like that. It'll be a full timeout. Let's do the same. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Horse Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
What was that comment you made, Blake?
Both teams have doubled their scoring. Mustangs 18 in both quarters, Riverside 6.
What kind of percentage is Fort Cobb shooting?
Mustangs are 59% from the field. They're still 0 for 5 from 3, but, the last 6 or 8 baskets we've made have been wide open layups. Riverside's 21% from the field, 22% from 3.
47 seconds, first half. Mustangs in that trap. Taylor, he's got such quick hands, and he gets in there and he gets his hand on the ball a lot. Shot no good. Willits high for the rebound. Mustangs are awfully good in the open floor. Tell you, they are fun to watch.
Well, this is one of the first half-court sets we've seen in a few minutes.
Pass underneath the none. Great find by Taylor. I don't know how many assists he's got today. That's Blake's first basket, but he has had some really great passes.
That's his fifth right there.
5th assist. 10 seconds to play. Rogers takes it away up ahead to Taylor. Goes by a defender. Layup good. He and Taylor. And that will do it. Your halftime score, Fort Cobb Broxton 40 and the Riverside Braves 12. Let's turn it over to Blake Perryman for the halftime report. Blake?
Mustangs now up to 61% from the field in this one. Riverside 20%. Both teams perfect from the free throw line. Mustangs 4 for 4, Riverside 2 for 2. And I believe at halftime of the girls' game, turnovers were 16-5. Is that correct?
I think you're right.
Tonight it's 17-5.
There you go.
Pretty close there. Scoring for the Mustangs. Cray leads the way with 18. Jackson 11. Ian Taylor 8. And Blake Nunn 2. And like we said, just about every point has come off of fast break or off of a turnover. And Ian, we haven't had many rebound opportunities because we've been getting so many steals, but, he might, if we keep playing the way we are and he grabs a few more rebounds, he has a chance for a triple-double tonight. He already has 5 assists. And, if we continue to play the unselfish basketball that we've been playing, he's right on pace for it.
Problem is he's probably not going to play much in the second half with this score like it is.
That's exactly right. And now we're on pace for 80.
Yeah, that's a good mark to hit right there.
It's a good thing to see, especially this late in the season. You're getting towards the playoffs. I mean, this is your last game before the playoffs, and here these last few games, we really turned up the way we score. And I was talking to someone about this about OSU, and the defensive presence is there. But there early on in the season, there was a few games where we really struggled to score. And now, at this point in the season, I would much rather have it now than then, of course. But it's a good thing to see them, the team basketball, and they're all kind of feeding off the energy that whenever one person gets a steal and goes down and makes a layup, then another guy wants to do it. And it just continues to roll. And they really made their presence known. Even after that slow start, to be at 40 at half, is pretty impressive, because I think at the 4:40 mark in the first quarter, the score was 4-0.
Yeah.
So,
it was a slow start. Yeah. They shook off the rust.
That's exactly right. I hope they continue that, and then we get to see some guys that don't ordinarily play. So.
Well, that's a good point you bring up there. These guys, some of the ones that don't get to play a lot, I know that they're chomping at the bit right now, looking forward to being able to get out on the court and play some minutes, meaningful minutes here in this ball game. And I know it means a lot to those guys. They practice hard every day. That's why these starters are as good as they are, is the team that they practice against every day in practice. And it'll be good for them to get out there and show what they can do. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those guys. All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll have third quarter action. Once again, we'll want to thank our sponsors while we have the opportunity. The Shelley Dissey with ABC Superior Realty, T-Bird's Convenience Store, Ouachita Valley Bank, Keystone Foods, Carnegie Fiber, and the Southwest Oklahoma Driving School. Thanks a lot for all those folks. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast. We'll be back after about a 7-minute break, and we'll have second half action when we come back.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305, member FDIC.
Proud supporters of Fort Cobb Mustangs. The name of the store is T-Birds. Come see Connie for our daily lunch specials. Good. We offer cold drinks, hot food, and a clean environment. Also, $1 Fountain Pop Wednesdays. See you soon. We are your premier, best in state driving school, located in Southwest Oklahoma at Fort Cobb Public School. We can provide all the services related to driving in the state of Oklahoma, such as driver's education, in-house testing capabilities, permits, and drive testings for a license. The only thing that you will be required from DPS is your eye exam. We have certified instructors that use our cars to teach your students how to be the best drivers from the beginning. Come see us today for all your driving needs.
We're bringing fiber internet to Fort Cobb. Having fast internet is a must-have, whether you're working or learning from home. That's why we are building a fiber network in your community. We have wireless internet solutions too, available at Fort Cobb Lake, Crow's Roost, Alfalfa, and more. You can count on us for a fast, reliable connection to the world. We're proud to be a local provider that's part of your community. Get connected to Carnegie Fiber today.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing.
All right, we're set to go here for the second half. It'll be the Mustangs basketball, going left to right on your TV screen, leading 40-12. And as we start the third period of play, Willits pass for Willett. Collins, baseline three, good. There's our first tray of the night. as Simeon Collins drains a long three-pointer from deep in the corner. Off of a set play there, looked like out of. They drew up at the break. Three-pointer good by number 15. Quick start here by both teams. Rogers across the lane. Into Willits. The late footer right in front of the basket's good. Jackson having a great night. That's 13 for Jackson. Great start for the Mustangs, 2 for 2. There's a ball deflected by Collins on the three-point shot. Willits racing it up the floor quickly over to Rogers. Layup's good. That's just great hustle by the Mustangs as Willits leading the break with Taylor and Rogers filling the wings, and they all three were sprinting quick as they could get down the floor, and it paid off with an easy 2.
You know, we talked there at halftime, 4 points in the first almost 3.5 minutes there at the start of the game, 7 points in the first minute now of the second half for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they can score quickly. There's tapped away. And Willits once again, quickly. And he came to a really quick stop there, and everything stopped but his feet. One thing about Jackson, he can dribble down the floor quicker than I can run down the floor. He handled the ball so well. That's a great trait to have, that you can dribble fast and not lose it. Three-pointer good. That's 2 in a row for Levi.
I believe they said his name is Levi Pedro. Does that sound right?
I believe so. First name Levi for sure. Hit 2 3-pointers right in a row. Rogers behind the back dribble, but he's going to be bumped and fouled by Cameron Farmer.
Cameron Farmer is first. First team foul.
Bounce pass in the corner to Rogers. Leaves it off for Nunn, but it went off someone's leg. Nunn tracks it down. Over to Rogers, now in the corner to Willits. Wide open. Three-pointer good. Jackson Willits.
Jackson Willits for 3.
Mustangs have 2 for 2 from distance now here in the third period after going 0 for 5 in the first half. There's another takeaway. Bounce pass up ahead to Rogers. Goes around a defender. Hands it off to Taylor. Layup good. Beautiful work. I tell you, I love it. The way they move the ball. They can pass the ball. Okay, we've got an update here, I think, from one of our Rick Smith, who keeps a book a lot of times. He's texted me the name of number 15, Levi Pedro Creighton. Thanks a lot, Rick, for passing that along. Levi Pedro Creighton, number 15. Ball turned over and out of bounds over to Fort Cobb.
Right before that turnover, they had a wide open 3 in the corner, and Ian Taylor came from about the block and swatted it out of bounds. Pretty good play.
He is
athletic play.
Yeah, he got long arms, a good jumper. The good thing about this ball club, another good thing is we mentioned at the top of the show, we start 4 juniors and a sophomore.
Yep. So we get to see it again next year.
Absolutely. A lot to look forward to. They are a fun team to watch. I'll tell you what, they just are.
Not to mention we'll have a few more guys with a little bit more experience. Brody Devon off the bench. Tanner McAdoo, currently a freshman. I believe it was last game against Lokiba, he came in and hit a couple threes.
Did he?
And, of course, Jackson's little brother Eli will be a freshman, and I'm sure he'll get some playing time.
Yeah.
So
that's great news. Bright future.
Good this year, good next year.
Yeah. We've been saying that for about 25 years.
Well, there's another block.
Yeah, I tell you, it's 2 in a row for Taylor. He is playing well. Collins, left side to Nunn, all the way to the down below the basket. Can't do anything there, but it's tipped over to Taylor under none. Reverse layup, no good. And a rebound for the Braves. Ramirez hands it off out front to Little Ghost. Bounce pass underneath, no good. Rogers flies by, shot no good, rebound by Nunn. Quickly into the front court. Run the weave out front to Taylor. Three-pointer on the way, no good this time. Nunn there for the rebound, putback is good by Blake Nunn for his second basket. And it's 54-18. And we're going to have some substitutions getting set to check in for the Mustangs. We've got several of them, Devon, Lancaster, and Anderson, set to check in for the Mustangs. Rogers rebounds a miss, quickly up ahead to Nunn. Back to Taylor on the trailing, over to Willett, straightaway three, no good. Rogers high for the rebound, shot no good, tapped out by Taylor to Collins, in the corner to Nunn, to Rogers on the low block, and he's going to be bumped and fouled by Little Ghost. Great ball movement once again by the Mustangs. They make it look so easy. And checking in will be Lancaster, Devon, and Anderson replacing Willits, Rogers, and Taylor for the Mustangs. Great game by those guys tonight, Blake. Great game.
And I hate to say it, but I don't know if we'll see them again tonight.
No, I'm sure that'll be it for tonight. You don't want to, you certainly don't want to get anybody injured, you know, and doesn't happen very often, but you never know. And these other guys like to play too. Lancaster's turnaround shot, no good. Well, what I'd like to see is Lancaster get an open time on the floor where he could dunk one. That would be.
Yeah, that would top this off just about the way it should.
Lancaster and Anderson are a couple of seniors on the team. The three-pointer is good.
Santi Rivera for three.
And Devon's going to be fouled from behind by Ace Sundust.
Braves, 4. Very Sundust. And second, team third.
Lob out front to Devon. 2:05 to play here in the third period. Left side we go to Anderson. In the corner to Nunn. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Riverside. And here come the Braves quickly into the front court with 1:45 to play in the third. Three-pointer on the way, good by number 11. And it's 55-24. Collins has it. Nunn, crossover along the baseline, cut off to Collins. Thought about a three, good defense by Ramirez. Now Lancaster, he'll try a right wing three, good! Oh, Samuel knocks in the long tray, and it's 57-24. You reckon he'd rather do that as dunk one?
Oh, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with him doing both.
No, I like it. Here comes Devon. Has it poked away from behind and out of bounds with 53 seconds to play. What would you rather do in a game? Would you rather dunk one or make a three-pointer?
Well, you know, back when I did play, a majority of the shots I took were from beyond the arc. And I've never been the height or had the vertical to be able to dunk. So I guess in a game now, I'd say dunk.
Oh, yeah, no doubt for me. Especially when a guy as short as me and can't jump any higher than I am, I'd give.
Unless you know it's
a
late game situation and you hit a game winner from the logo, then I might pass it up.
That would be true.
But
yeah, that would be sweet either way. You don't see a lot of dunks. Ball picked up by Lancaster. 40 seconds to play, third period. Bounce pass to good hustle by Devon to get that one. And the foul is going to be on Cameron Farmer. That's his second personal and fourth team foul. Collins trying to get it inbounded in the corner to Anderson, but it's great hustle there by the Braves. And now here come the Mustangs back. 20 seconds to play.
Lancaster like to jump out of the gym on that one.
Collins, three-pointer good. Simeon. That's his second, Trey. And it's 60-24. 8 seconds. Yeah, I was looking away when Lancaster blocked that shot. I know he had to get pretty high to do it, but I happened to be looking away when he did it. 3 seconds to play, and the Braves will inbound here at the end of the third period. Three-pointer on the way, no good at the buzzer. After 3 quarters of play, Fort Cobb Broxton 60, Riverside 24. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Ouachita Valley Bank, locally owned and operated since 1902, proudly serving the Fort Cobb area with knowledgeable and friendly professionals that actually care about your financial well-being. Online banking, loans, certificate of deposit, safe deposit boxes, 24-hour telephone banking, and an ATM. For service you can trust, Ouachita Valley Bank, 405-643-2305. Member FDIC.
Turn it over to Blake. What's your shooting percentages there after 3 quarters?
Mustangs are 60% from the field, 33% from beyond the arc now. They were 4 for 7 there in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Riverside 25% from the field and also 33% from 3.
Going to have some substitutions here for the Mustangs to start the fourth period of play. We've got Lancaster, Anderson, and Devon still out there. And now we've got number 11 is Blaine Davis, and number 14 is Rylan Bitsiti for the Mustangs. Getting some younger guys in some playing time here. There's the drive. Lancaster with another block. Off to Devon, quickly into the front court. Brody with a crossover. And the ball taken away by number 11, or number 14, I'm sorry. Dribbles it all the way down, lays it in for 2. Anderson now into the front court for the Mustangs. Bounce pass over to Bitsiti, to Davis. Brody Devon. Lancaster fires away from 3, won't go this time. And the ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with the Braves. Well, Samuel, he's got a pretty good touch from outside, hasn't he? They dump it down low to Running Horse, and Lancaster does a good job defending that. Long pass up ahead is intercepted by Ramirez. The number 14, hard off the glass, no good. It's tapped out to Pedro Creighton. His shot's no good. Got it back, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. And the foul is going to be on number 14, Rylan Bitsiti. He's a senior. Lancaster, Bitsiti, and Anderson are the only 3 seniors on the team for the Mustangs. And they're getting to see some good playing time here in the final regular season game of their careers. Davis on the drive, layup won't go. Always kind of a sad time, Blake, whenever you realize you played your last regular season basketball game. but
that's exactly right.
These guys have got a lot more to play for. There's going to be a foul on the Pitt City, I think, went over the back. These guys will play Saturday night in the district finals at approximately 8 o'clock in Dover. They play the winner of Oilton and Dover. They play the winner Saturday night. And the girls, they will have to play Friday night, and they play Oilton at 6:30. So we'll be on the air shortly before 6:30 Friday night for the girls district tournament game, and then we'll be back Saturday night for the broadcast for the games Saturday evening from Dover. Looking forward to the playoff run we got coming up. Should be exciting. There's a Devon's three-pointer won't fly, and a rebound control by the Braves. Running Horse is going to be fouled by Lancaster from behind. We were talking about the Olympics earlier, so you're not a big Olympics fan, huh?
I'm more of a Summer Olympics guy. There's a few more sports there that I understand.
So far, the Olympics have been not all that exciting. I don't like where they have to judge to see who wins. I like to see races head to head. And
one of the things kind of gets your blood pumping a little bit, the speed skating.
Oh yeah, that short track.
And they put the speed that those people are going.
Good shot by Devon. Beautiful shot.
They put the speed on the screen, and the few that I watched, those guys were going 85 miles an hour. I was like, well, shoot, you come to Oklahoma, you're going to be pulled over.
Yeah, that's amazing, that short track and how fast they can go on skates. And I was watching the downhill the other day. They go 70-something miles an hour on pretty well ice. And that snow, not much snow to it, it's mostly ice. Anderson bringing it down the floor quickly. Right to the rim, off the backboard, no good. Tapped out by Ramirez, quickly into the front court. Devon chasing him. Layup no good. Bit City there for the rebound. Good hustle there by the Mustangs. Bit City and Devon to keep him from having an easy two. Devon steps into a three-pointer. It's no good. Got his own rebound. Over to Anderson. Gets around his defender. Kicks it to Bit City. Along the baseline. He tried to get it to Lancaster, but it went out of bounds off the Braves. And the Mustangs inbound. Bit City with it. Trying to lob it into Lancaster. Finally bounce passes it to him. Turnaround shot poked out of his hand before he could get the shot off. And there's a little 12-foot jumper. Is good by the Braves. And it's 62-30 with 4:30 to play in the contest. Bid City handling right side. It's Davis curling back to Bid City. Out to Lance Anderson. In the corner to Devon, or left side of Devon. Over to Bid City, top of the key. I tell you, I enjoy watching the curling, to tell you the truth. There's a takeaway by the Braves. I was just kind of amazed at the length of that court. It's like 50 yards long, and they can slide that stone and make it stop, like a 12-inch circle. It's just, it's incredible to me, the accuracy of those guys. I'd like to try that sometime.
It's almost like maybe shuffleboard on ice.
Oh yeah,
something
no doubt,
like that.
Yeah.
But I believe it's a little bit longer than shuffleboard.
No doubt, but just the actual act of sliding on that little shoe that's real slippery. I don't know, got a stoppage here for something. I think the time is.
Time got reset somehow.
Got to 7:58. We sure don't want that. It went from. If they want to ask us how much time is left, we could tell them about 1 minute and 20 seconds. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Now they've got 3:21 on the clock, so somehow the clock decided it was time to start over. Kind of like my alarm every morning. Think, oh no, not again. Davis with a nice rebound or steal, but it's taken right back away by Cameron Farmer. Quickly into the front court. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Blaine Davis. And now we'll have 5 more new players coming in for the Mustangs. We've got number 24 is Peyton Bellamy. Number 5 is Blaine Bellamy. Number 13 is Preston McCauley. Number 32 is Brody Smith. Did I get them all? Number 1 is Tanner McAdoo. Okay, that's all of them. So we got 5 new guys. There's a little shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's loose along the baseline. It'll go over to Fort Cobb. Got some young guys in there for the Mustangs today. Let's see what they can do. Oh, that guy come out of nowhere. He almost stole it. he was down in the underneath the stadium here. He appeared. That's Bellamy with it. Out front to McCauley. Over to Bellamy. To McAdoo along the baseline. Good move by McAdoo. Shot was blocked. And out comes Ace Sundust with it. Into Running Horse. And he's going to be fouled. I think Peyton Bellamy might have fouled him. No, they say 13 did. That's Preston McCauley. Going to make him earn it from the free throw line. And shooting 2 will be Thomas Running Horse. And his first free throw is good. And Running Horse will have 1 more. Not sure what we're talking about over here. And now we're set to go. Running Horse. Second free throw on the way is no good. And a rebound controlled by Brody Smith. Off to McAdoo, and here come the Mustangs. McAdoo, right side Blaine Bellamy, right wing 3 on the way, no good. Rebound Sundust. Long pass up ahead. Bellamy got his hand on it, tapped it over to McAdoo. Good hustle that time by Blaine. McAdoo up straight away, just inside the 3-point arc. His foot was on the line. Good shot there by Tanner. He's just a freshman. Blake mentioned him a while ago. Probably get to see a lot of playing time next season.
Bright future.
Bright future. It looks like he got a good shot. 1:47 to play in the ball game. There's Pedro Creighton. He drains a long 3-pointer. He's played pretty well today. That's 12 for him. McAdoo with the crossover over to McCauley. Preston dribbling out front over to Blaine Bellamy. They're all over him. Dumps it over to Peyton Bellamy. Back to McCauley. Right side to Bellamy. To Peyton. And the pass is intercepted. And a layup is good by Cameron Farmer for the Braves. With 1:06 to play in the contest. McAdoo with it. Over to Preston McCauley. Dribbling out front to Blaine Bellamy. Minute to play. Over to McAdoo. Good ball movement by the Mustangs. McAdoo has it poked away. Gets it back. Can't find anybody. Finally gets Peyton Bellamy cutting to the hoop. Layup good! Peyton Bellamy with a nice underhand layup. Off the feed from Tanner McAdoo. And McAdoo's going to be replaced by Robert Smith. Yeah, he's the other senior on the ball club. We've got Lancaster Anderson, Robert Smith, and Ryland Bitt City. So he's going to get some action. Robert is. Left wing 3, no good. Peyton Bellamy high for the rebound. Good job there, Peyton, off to McCauley. Up ahead to Smith. McCauley, long 3-pointer, no good. And a rebound controlled by the Braves. 15 seconds to play. And we're going to have a stoppage timeout taken by Coach Camalti, and the Riverside Braves will keep it right here. He's going to take a 30-second timeout to call the last play here, I suppose. Going to set something up for the guys with the 66-36 score. What do you think he'll do here, Blake? What kind of?
I think he's drawing something up so they can get it under 30 and cover the spread.
Oh, okay, I got you. That could be it. That could be it. Got to get a little worried. I'm thinking that they're going to try to get the ball into Running Horse. That's going to be, well, Running Horse is not in the game, so it's probably not going to work for that.
Might be a 3 ball from number 15, Pedro.
Yeah. Is he out there?
He shot it well.
Okay, he's going to have to pop out to get it. That's probably, I bet you're right. Here we go. Dribbles to the right. There he's popping out to the top of the key, just as you called it. Wide open three-pointer on the way. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Sundust. Shot is good at the buzzer. Your final score, Fort Cobb Broxton, 68. And Riverside Braves, 38. So congratulations to the Mustangs. They had a nice victory here at Riverside. We'll turn it over to Blake for the post-game wrap-up. Blake?
Final stats here for the Mustangs. They finished 29 for 54 from the field, 54%. Only 4 for 17 from 3, 24%, but dawn tonight they didn't need it.
That's right. Save them for Saturday night.
4 for 4 from the free throw line. 14 turnovers, which a few of those came later on in the game. Now they had 5 at half.
Yeah.
So, you know, you play like that, and, you know, most of the time, the deeper you get into playoffs, the more your starters are going to play, and the turnovers might get cut down even more.
Sure. Absolutely, yeah.
The longer they play.
You can't really worry about turnovers in a game like today, I don't think.
Riverside, 27% from both the field and 3, 13 for 49. Field goals, 7 for 26 on 3-pointers, 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Scoring for the Mustangs, Cray Rogers finishes with 20 points. Jackson Willett 16, Ian Taylor 14. Simeon Collins 6, Blake Nunn 4, Lancaster 3, Brody Devon 2, Peyton Bellamy 2, and Tanner McAdoo 2 points. And looking at some of the scoring averages for the season, and I'll try to have the final scoring numbers on Saturday for them. And I want to say that Rogers, Willits, and Taylor led the Mustangs, and I'm almost inclined to say they all averaged double figures.
I'm pretty sure you're right about that.
I believe Jackson and Cray both averaged 12, and with Cray and Jackson here the last few games been high
20.
teens and 20.
Right.
Might be even more than that now, and Ian Taylor averaging just a little bit over 10, I believe, and Collins is right behind him. At one point, he was averaging 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, as long as those guys score, and hopefully, you know, we'll have Aiden Lewis back as well. So that's another, really a post presence that maybe you haven't been missing because Blake Nunn has stepped in and done a really good job there. But it's certainly something that can add depth.
We'll need him in the playoffs
to the team.
No question about it. Yep.
So I look forward to seeing this team and how far they can go, and I really think that you know, if they continue to play the way they have here recently, they're going to go pretty far.
I agree wholeheartedly, Blake. All right, thank you very much for that report. I'd like to thank our broadcast team here, John Bellamy doing the camera work, Caden Baker, the engineer, Blake Perryman with great analysis once again tonight. Appreciate all you guys. Great job. We'll see you Friday night in Dover, Oklahoma. We'll be on the air about 6:25. The Lady Mustangs will be playing in a district tournament against Oilton. So thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Hope to see you Friday night. For all these guys, I'm Don Tyson saying good night, everybody.